Welcome to Buddhism in Modern Life. If you're searching for practical wisdom to lead a peaceful and fulfilling life, this is the place for you. Today, we'll dive deep into the timeless teachings of Buddhism, exploring its essence and how it can transform our lives. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with inspiring content. Buddhism is more than just a religion. It's a philosophy and way of life aimed at ending suffering and achieving lasting peace. In this video, we'll explore three core aspects of Buddhist teachings: patience, enlightenment, and the practice of non-harm. These principles, though simple in words, carry profound insights that can revolutionize how we think, act, and live. 1. Patience, the highest virtue. The challenge of patience in daily life. Imagine someone insults you in front of others or criticizes your hard work unfairly. What's your immediate reaction? Most of us feel anger bubbling up, and a sharp retort forms in our minds. However, as the Buddha taught, patience is not just about suppressing anger but responding to such situations with composure and understanding. Practical wisdom. Patience doesn't mean tolerating mistreatment out of fear or weakness. Instead, it involves facing adversities, whether rude words, physical pain, or societal challenges, with inner strength. It's about refusing to let negativity dictate our actions. For example, when dealing with criticism at work, instead of arguing back, calmly assess the feedback. Is there something to learn? If facing a delayed flight, practice mindfulness by observing your breath, shifting focus from frustration to acceptance. Patience amid physical pain. When physical pain strikes, our natural tendency is to lash out. However, as Buddha advised, we should endure it with a calm mind. This doesn't mean ignoring medical help, but cultivating a mindset that prevents pain from controlling our emotions. A real-life example: consider a cancer survivor who, instead of succumbing to despair, uses the journey to inspire others and find meaning. Their patience becomes a source of strength not just for themselves, but for everyone around them. 2. Enlightenment, the ultimate goal. What is enlightenment? In Buddhism, enlightenment, or nibbana, signifies the end of suffering by eradicating greed, hatred, and delusion. But what does that mean in practical terms? It's about freeing the mind from the chains of unhealthy desires and ego-driven impulses. Steps toward enlightenment. 1. Mindfulness. By observing thoughts and emotions without judgment, we begin to understand the root of our actions. 2. Compassion. Practicing kindness towards ourselves and others reduces resentment and cultivates inner peace. 3. Letting go. Releasing attachments, whether to material possessions or toxic relationships, clears the path to freedom. A simplified view of enlightenment. Think of enlightenment as cleaning a dirty window. As we remove the grime, negative emotions, the light, inner peace, shines through. This clarity allows us to see the world as it truly is, not as distorted by our biases or fears. 3. Non-harm, a universal principle, beyond monks, for everyone. The Buddha emphasized that those who harm others, through actions or words, are far from true practitioners of his teachings. While this advice was originally directed at monks, it applies universally. Imagine a world where we all chose kindness over cruelty. Practical application. In conversations, avoid gossiping or speaking harshly. Words carry immense power. Use them to uplift, not wound. In relationships, instead of reacting to a partner's mistake with anger, express your feelings constructively. A teacher who patiently guides a struggling student rather than scolding them. A customer who responds kindly to a cashier's mistake, understanding their humanity. As we've explored, Buddhism's essence lies in cultivating patience, striving for enlightenment, and practicing non-harm. But this is only the beginning. In the next section, we'll delve deeper into how these teachings can be integrated into our daily lives, unlocking the full potential of their transformative power. Stay tuned for the continuation of this journey in the second part of The Essence of Buddhism. And remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to Buddhism in Modern Life for more enriching content, applying patience, enlightenment, and non-harm in daily life. Welcome back to the second part of our exploration into the essence of Buddhism. In the previous section, we uncovered the profound teachings of patience, enlightenment, and non-harm. Now, let's dive deeper into how these timeless principles can be applied in our modern lives to create meaningful change. 1. Cultivating patience in modern society. Patience is a virtue that's constantly tested in today's fast-paced world. From long commutes and demanding schedules to unexpected setbacks, life offers countless opportunities to practice patience. Practical strategies for cultivating patience. 1. Mindful breathing. In moments of frustration, take a few deep breaths. This simple practice activates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming your mind and body. You're stuck in traffic, late for an appointment. Instead of honking or stressing, close your eyes if safe. Take deep breaths, and remind yourself that getting upset won't make the traffic move faster. 2. Perspective shift. Reframe challenges as opportunities to grow. Each test of patience is a chance to strengthen your resilience. When dealing with a rude colleague, instead of reacting angrily, view the interaction as an exercise in compassion and understanding their struggles. 3. Gratitude journaling. Keeping a journal of things you're grateful for helps shift focus from frustrations to blessings. After a long, exhausting day, write down 3 things that went well, no matter how small. Buddhist insight. The Buddha taught that patience is not passive endurance but active engagement with life's challenges, grounded in wisdom and compassion. By embracing patience, we create space for peace to flourish in our hearts. 2. Walking the path to enlightenment. While enlightenment may seem like an unattainable goal, every small step toward it enriches our lives. Daily practices toward enlightenment. 1. Meditation. Regular meditation helps quiet the mind and uncover underlying desires or fears. Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference. Start your day with a simple mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath and let thoughts pass without judgment. 2. Letting go of attachments. Recognize that clinging to material possessions or emotional attachments only leads to suffering. If you lose an object you cherish, remind yourself that its loss doesn't diminish your inner worth. 3. Acts of kindness. Practicing compassion not only benefits others, but also nurtures a peaceful mind. Help a stranger carry groceries or listen empathetically to a friend in need. Buddhist insight. The Buddha likened the journey to enlightenment to crossing a river. Each action rooted in mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom brings us closer to the far shore. Liberation from suffering. 3. The practice of non-harm in a chaotic world. Harming others, whether intentionally or unintentionally, disrupts our peace and the harmony of those around us. Steps to embrace non-harm. 1. Mindful speech. Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Instead of criticizing a friend for a mistake, offer constructive feedback with kindness. 2. Ahimsa, nonviolence. Extend non-harm to all living beings, including animals and the environment. Reduce meat consumption or switch to eco-friendly products to minimize harm. 3. Conflict resolution. Handle disagreements with empathy and understanding. During an argument with a family member, pause to understand their perspective before responding. Real-life application. Consider the story of Ashoka, a ruthless emperor who, after embracing Buddhism, became a symbol of peace and non-violence. His transformation shows that even those deeply entrenched in harm can change for the better. Buddhism offers a roadmap to a life of peace, joy, and purpose. The essence of these teachings can be summarized in 3 actionable lessons. 1. Respond, don't react. Life is unpredictable, but your response defines your experience. Practice patience to stay grounded. 2. Detach to connect. Letting go of attachments allows you to connect deeply with yourself and others. 3. Choose kindness. Every action rooted in non-harm builds a world where peace thrives. As we conclude this exploration of Buddhism's essence, reflect on the teachings of patience, enlightenment, and non-harm. How can you apply these principles to your life today? Can you pause the next time frustration arises and choose patience? Can you take one small step toward freeing yourself from attachment? Can you commit to treating others with kindness, even in challenging situations? Let these questions guide you as you walk the path of transformation. Finally, if you found value in this discussion, subscribe to Buddhism in Modern Life to to continue this journey together. Let's create a world rooted in mindfulness, compassion, and peace, one step at a time.